Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be answering whether exercise order matters for muscle growth. I'll save you the suspense. The answer is yes, but I'm going to answer why. Before I dive into the reasons why exercise order matters for muscle growth, it's important to note that this is based off my own research and work with clients and my own personal training. You can make up your own mind based on your own research and your own anecdotal training. So to start us off, this information is relevant if you're looking to maximize hypertrophy through your training split or a particular focused muscle group within your training split. So we know that if you want to maximize hypertrophy, you need mechanical tension and a high level of motor unit recruitment if you want to get the best possible results. So we know mechanical tension is going to occur if you're choosing exercises that are loading particular muscle groups that you're focusing on. Now, a high level of motor unit recruitment is also going to occur during a high intensity strength workout. However, the perfect conditions to access the highest level of motor unit recruitment and to allow for the most optimal gains is when fatigue is at its lowest. What is motor unit recruitment? It's a process by which your central nervous system fires off motor units to cause a muscle contraction. Lower threshold motor units are used to activate smaller groups of muscle fibers to perform a task that's relatively easy. And obviously the higher threshold motor units are used to activate larger groups of muscle fibers to perform tasks that are much more difficult. This is what happens when you are training at a high intensity, and this is where the most hypertrophy will occur. Now, it's important to note that every time we recruit a muscle fiber in the form of a contraction, there is a level of fatigue that does occur. And this worsens our ability to access the highest threshold motor units later on in the session after we've done a bunch of reps and sets. So knowing that it's important for us to access the highest level of motor unit recruitment to get the best possible hypertrophy results, it's quite obvious that we want to be placing our main focus muscle groups as early as possible within the session. So all of that was basically a slightly complicated way of explaining something you probably already knew. For example, your biceps are going to be slightly more fatigued in a pull day when you've already done back exercises that are using the biceps but aren't directly working them, which might result in worse hypertrophy. Okay, so now that we know that exercise order does matter and that we want to put our focus muscle groups earlier on in the session, how should we program our workouts? So if you have a particular muscle group that you want to focus on, quite simply, a reshuffle of your training program to make sure that those exercises are at the beginning of the workout is probably all that's going to be needed. Let's say, for example, you really want to focus on building up your shoulders and you're currently following a push-pull leg split. On your push day, just make sure that the shoulder component of the workout is done at the beginning before you do your chest workout. So there is no crossover fatigue within that workout, which may result in a lessened motor unit recruitment and means that the shoulders have got the best possible chance to produce the most optimal hypertrophy within that training split. So same goes with leg training. If you're looking to build up a particular muscle group within your legs, say your glutes, just simply moving a glute exercise earlier on in the session is going to mean that that workout in general is going to be optimized to grow your glutes and will produce the best results. There are particular circumstances where you'll need to do more than just shuffle exercises around to build up focused muscle groups. Using the push-pull legs example again, if your focus muscle group for the block was to build up your biceps and triceps, simply shuffling your biceps on your pull day earlier might result in poorer gains for your back. Whilst you still want to be building up arms as your main focus, you don't want everything else to go to the wayside just to bring up your arms. For this example, moving your biceps from the pull day onto a push day and even completing it as the first exercises within the session will, one, allow for the best possible progress in your biceps because it's done at the beginning of the session when they're fresh, and two, it's not going to affect your push day like it would if you were to move your triceps at the beginning, because triceps are what's going to be involved within the pushing movements, not your biceps. And same goes if you're trying to build up your triceps, move it from your push day onto your pull day. You can put it at the beginning of the workout if you like and you really, really want to focus on it. Your triceps aren't going to affect your later exercises within a pull session. So that's basically all you need to know about exercise order. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more.